Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Beans and Cornbread Beautiful. Hey, Mr. Farmer Fred, how you doing? Hey, babe, how you doing? How's everybody doing this morning? I hope y'all having a lovely, beautiful morning this morning. Hey to all my bushwatchers out there. I know y'all busy, but y'all here with me. I want to thank y'all for being here. Because I know y'all could decide to be anywhere else in the world, but you decided to be here with me this lovely morning. Yeah, I got to go pay bills today. I got to take care of some stuff. So I'm not going to be on extremely long today, but I'm going to drink my coffee with y'all. I'm so glad I got my coffee this morning. Yesterday morning, I didn't have my coffee, and I love my coffee. Let's sip our coffee together, y'all. I hope y'all are having a beautiful day today. And I know the holidays just passed. I hope everybody had a good holiday spent with love, laughter, and fun times and good food. Because that's what Thanksgiving's all about if you really truly think about it. You know, we don't really celebrate it for the reasons that the holiday was made in the first place. We spend it to be thankful for each other. We spend it to have time with family. You know what I'm saying? And to be thinking about what we thankful for and to be around those we love and appreciate. Good morning, Mr. Keith. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. I got protection over me, Mr. Keith. When people try to send evil my way, it bounces off me and bounces right back to them, because I'm protected by the blood of Jesus Christ. So, yeah. What up, Jexlyn? They can try to wish harm on me, but it ain't gonna do no good because it's gonna bounce off me and go right back to them. Hmm. Like, there's a lot of bad people um on this internet sometimes that wish harm upon others. That shit comes back to them. You know what I mean? Hey, Miss Beverly, how you doing this morning, beautiful? I hope you having a good morning. When they wish harm upon somebody, it ain't gonna end well for them because what you put in this world comes back to your ass 10 times fold. I'm gonna tell you that one. What you wish upon somebody else comes back to you. Now, last night, I'll tell y'all something. I really did have to cuss a motherfucker out last night. Um, I don't know what it is about some of these men who think they can disrespect women like that. Like, ladies, talk to them in any type of way. I'm sorry, but I will go to hell off on a dude quicker than I will somebody else for disrespect because I was raised, hey, Watcher Boo, I was raised that men don't do that. Hell yeah, Watcher, if you see Wired Light Gaming coming this bitch, block that motherfucker. He got out the way with Arkansas last night and Marissa because they had some kind of spat in chat. And so Arky told him, said, hey, y'all quit it. You know what I'm saying? Please stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, just please stop. That's all she asked. And he called her a see you next Tuesday, was cussing her the fuck out because she put him in timeout for a few seconds to calm down. And because he kept going, he wouldn't stop. And instead of saying, you know what, I'm sorry, dude, like I should have respected your chat. The other person stopped. You know what I'm saying? So when he did that, I was like, you fucking wrong. You should be ashamed of yourself. So that little motherfucker called me a fat bitch. So fuck that motherfucker. And I told him he was a little boy acting like a little child, and he need to grow the fuck up and don't treat ladies that way. You know what I'm saying? You don't sit there because you got timed out acting like a little bitch. I'm sorry, you don't do that shit. You don't talk. Hey, DC Kool-Aid, Mr. DC and Miss Lisa, how y'all doing this morning? Um, yeah, he's trying to sit there and cuss them out because he got a time out. Really, dude? Really? And then Arky proceeds to tell me that this motherfucker, because I had a disagreement before, did that to her a previous time and called her ass. I'm like, that just shows me what kind of man you are. And you ain't a man in my book doing some shit like that. Like, just because you had a disagreement with someone, you talk to somebody that way? That's wrong. And you should apologize for your shit. I don't care. I'm gonna say this. I don't care. You don't talk to ladies like that. And I went off on his ass last night. So I jumped off the poach. I jumped off the poach, y'all. Because to me, like Arky's had his fucking back when other people were sitting there saying all kind of shit about him. When somebody said he was p-bombing channels or doing something, she said, "No, that wasn't Wired. That was somebody else." She had your fucking back, dude, and you gonna treat her that way? Hell no. Hell no. You should be fucking just because you decided and you were the first one. And I'm gonna say this: I was reading that whole chat. You're the one that added the other person and started the shit. The other person did try to ignore you. Did try. You just wanted to have a hair up your ass last night. I watched that chat. What up, shaker, 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 shaker? Like, I'm gonna say that. Like I told him last night, I was like, my daddy don't respect me, and ain't no man in my life ever done it, and you ain't gonna start now, and you ain't gonna disrespect these ladies up here. I don't like it when dudes do shit like that. I think it's really like unbecoming. Oh, thank you, Mr. Noble, for the 5 gifted memberships. Oh yeah, you're live maybe at 10 or 11 because you got a dentist appointment. Okay, because I got to go pay some bills today, chow. So who got the gifted memberships? That would be DC Kool-Aid and Lisa Productions, Roddy Parade, Jules, Honeybee, and Miss Beth Hammond. Ooh, oh, that's awesome. But yeah, so I was on a channel last night. I know a lot of y'all in here may not know. Y'all see her, she's my moderator, Arkansas, and she does poker on Monday night. And we was over there just to chilling and talking and having a good old time. Now I understand. I understand why people don't like you, sir. If that's the way you talk to ladies, hell no, ain't no man gonna disrespect. No, no, sir, no man. See, that's the thing. I give people chances, and I'm the type of person that, look, I'm gonna talk to you and give you the same respect. But when I see you do some shit like that, that is fucking uncalled for, and he should have totally apologized for that bullshit. He shouldn't have kept, but he kept going and doubling down, like cussing them out and on their phones and shit, texting them and cussing them out. I'm glad I didn't give you my fucking phone number, you crazy ass motherfucker. Mm-mm. Yeah, Mr. Keith, I'm sorry you had to witness that. Mm. Hey, Cash, you missed something last night, bro. Wire was being a dick, straight up, because him and another person got into a little spat. All Arky did was ask them to stop in the chat and just chill out. And we told him, said, we get it. Y'all don't like each other. Cool. Move on. And he kept on and kept on and kept on. So she put him in a little timeout. The dumbass jumps up on the link and starts cussing her the fuck out in the back chat. Fucking wire light, soft light gaming. He was just being a dick for no fucking reason. And he was talking down to the ladies. He was really like going in over something so fucking trivial and dumb on YouTube, talking to women like that. Like, come on now. Is that the way you talk to every woman in your fucking life? If that's the case, I can understand why you fucking single, bruh. Because ain't no woman gonna take that shit. You know Wirelight Soft Gaming that be over there at Arky's house, Trizzle? Him? Go back and watch the replay from last night's poker game, and you'll see it was about 11 or 12 o'clock at night when I cussed his ass the fuck out. Yeah, his mangina is dry. Yeah. What up, Mr. Fumbo? It's the Mangina Dryness Soy Boy Support Group. Uh, but that motherfucker thought he was going to jump on Arky like that and talk to her. And I was like, hell no, you not. I will get you together real quick like. Hell no. I know y'all was over there at Suge's house. I did come by and visit. But yeah, so if Wire comes in my fucking chat, he's fucking blocked on sight. I don't deal with that shit. Thank you, Mr. Noble, for the $5. And thank you for the gifted memberships, Mr. Noble. Y'all know normally I don't really do too much drama, too much bullshit, but I'm gonna tell you this: ain't no man gonna disrespect no woman like that. I'm sorry, but to talk to Arkansas in that manner when she didn't do shit to you, just put you in a little timeout. She asked you nicely, and you couldn't even respect her enough to respect the channel. And you gonna call her a see you next Tuesday, and then call her a B and all this other stuff. Start cussing her out and start talking like that. Nah, sorry, dude. Because Arky was just trying to have fun last night. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this: if that's how he treats women, no wonder he don't have a circle on YouTube. No wonder he gets kicked out of every fucking place he goes. You know what I mean? No wonder he gets kicked out of most circles that he goes in. Because if that's the way you talk to people when you have a small disagreement, instead of talking like a human being, nobody's gonna want to put up with your ass. Nobody. Point blank period. And for you to disrespect a woman like that for what reason? Because she put you in a timeout? You're acting like a little bitch. Oh yeah, no, let me tell you what he did, Watcher. Not only did he cuss at Arkansas, I'm talking about Wire Light Soft Gaming with Mr. Rubin. Then he went up there and started texting when Arky got tired of his shit and blocked him. He went over there and started texting Miss Marissa, talking shit to her. Oh, really? I didn't know he did that shit. I was trying to be all nice to the motherfucker. But like you sitting there talking to like women that way. No, that ain't no man to me. You a little punk bitch boy to do some shit like that. You a child. You a man child on your man period. Cause like he was calling her a see you next Tuesday, calling people fat bitches. He called me a fat bitch. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Oh, I ain't being nice no more. No more, Mr. Nice Guy. No more, Mr. Do Do Do. I will cuss your ass out every time I see you. It's on sight now, motherfucker. Because first off, I do not. I am a lady and I will be respected and treated as such. Okay? I'm just saying. Good morning, Gamecock Jenny. Oh, that motherfucker straight up pissed me off. I'm just telling you. Like I jumped off that porch so fucking fast. What up, Libra butterfly, my beautiful sister? I hope you feeling okay this morning. We've been praying for y'all. If y'all don't know, I need y'all to make sure that y'all say y'all's prayers up for my beautiful Creole Libra butterfly. She is in the hospital right now. So say y'all's prayer for her and keep her in healing thoughts and love and send all that. Um, I'm going to tell you right now, if y'all want to go back and rewatch it, we can. But that motherfucker was wrong as fuck for what he did. Wrong as fuck. The way he talked to a lady that way. And then he kept saying they wasn't ladies, they was hoes. Motherfucker, she's fine. Um, she just done with this bullshit. Arky's fine. I talked to her last night, and whatnot. I stayed for a little while after that. I cussed his ass out, Mr. Rubin. I cussed his ass out. I jumped off the porch. Because I'll be damned if you gonna do some shit like that. I'll be damned. I ain't dealing with no man doing some shit like that for fucking stupid ass reasons. What is up with all these dudes doing that shit? He was acting just like a person we know. Yeah, that person on the sidelines. Yup. And as many times as Arky has had that motherfucker's back, and she said that wasn't the first time he had been disrespectful to her. She said that's the second time that they had another disagreement before, and he was talking all kind of mad shit and doing that. I'm gonna tell you this one time, Arky. I hope you hear this, baby. If any man talks to you like that, you tell them to go kick rocks and to kiss both sides of your ass cheeks. Because here's the thing, that's abusive behavior. And that person right there is not a good person. Thank you for becoming a member, Mr. Noble. Thank you for all the support, Mr. Noble. I'll tell you that. See, that's also bullshit, Sidelines. Inserting himself in a beef that had nothing to do with himself and bothering somebody else. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, Rayson was there, child. I did. I let him have it. I let him have it. I wasn't going to, I ain't going to let you sit there and talk to a woman that way. Hell no. It was some bullshit, y'all, the way he spoke to her. Mm-mm. See, I don't like that from, I don't care. For me, if you're a man, I am more likely to jump your ass if you talk to me or any other lady in a disrespectful manner because you're supposed to be a man. You know what I'm saying? And men don't do that shit. Yeah, it happened last night though, Mr. Rubin. If you want to rewatch it on Arky's Poker last night, just saying. Yeah, cherub are described as the Bible as having four faces: that of a man, um, a lion, an ox or cherub, and an eagle. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this. Hey, hood lady, what up? What up, hood? How you doing? I don't take disrespect from men lightly. I'm just gonna say that just because of the way I was raised. You get what I'm saying? Because of the way I was raised. Um, yeah, no. It's towards. Hold on, I'll give you the exact time stamp so that if you want to go back, I'll go up there to Arky's page and give the exact time stamp. Unless y'all want to watch it this morning, I mean, I don't think Arkansas would care because that motherfucker needs to be exposed and everybody needs to know about that shit because that was some disrespectful ass shit. If I ever seen it in my life, let me get on here. She did a 3 hour live last night. I'll tell you the exact moment because it was after poker ended, and like right after. Hold on. Big hour mark, but oh, there we go. Yeah, it's the 2 hour, 30 minute, and 15 second mark. Do y'all want to watch it right quick and see that little part? Because it's only part of the live. Um, I could share screen right quick so y'all can hear it this morning. Hey Maeve, hey love. If y'all see Wire Like Gaming, the way he speaks to women is bullshit. I'll play it right quick. I'm gonna play that little part where I got in his ass. Where I got in his ass. You can't see in the back chat. He called her see you next Tuesday, and was talking shit in the back chat, and then texting them shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this little part right here. Okay, this little part right here is where this motherfucker decided that he was gonna talk shit. He was talking in the back chat and then talking shit. So I got his ass, and you'll see that I repeat what the fuck he says. It goes on for about I somewhere in this area, so it's a good maybe 20 minutes. Because after G2K comes up, he stops. But let's go ahead. We're gonna play this morning. I'm gonna let y'all hear that I cuss this motherfucker out, and I don't care. I do not care.
Thank you.
Thank you for asking.
I'm just. Can I please say something right quick? Out of turn. First off, that was super uncalled for to call a lady that and to talk to Arky that way because you're pissed off at somebody else. It don't matter. She asked you just to be respectful in her chat, and you could do that for her. You did not have to come up here and say those words in that back chat or call her a see you next Tuesday. Talk to her with some respect. She is a lady. Speak to her as such. Thank you. That was way out of line, and you should apologize for that shit.
Don't fuck with Charlie. Charlie ain't playing.
I don't like that shit when men disrespect women in that manner. I do not like that
it's
shit.
just not that hard just stop. You know what I mean? But there's always some issues going on somewhere. I don't know. Whatever. Like, I want people to be able to come over here and enjoy themselves, not be harassed in chat or on panel or anything else. And also, I'm not going to let you come up here and scream at me on my own channel. You know what I mean? Because you did that last time that I said something about you with hardware, and you fucking held a grudge and called me fucking 3-4 days later and fucking or texted me. I'm sorry. And still was handing me my ass. So I'm not fucking.
I'm gonna say this. That's very abusive of a man to do, and you should be ashamed of yourself. I know that your whoever your parental figure was taught you better than that to talk to a lady that way. Just because you're upset with them does not mean you use that kind of language or talk to them in that manner. Because I'm gonna tell you something. You'd have one time to fucking talk to me that way, and I'd hand you your ass. Because I'm gonna tell you something. My daddy does not disrespect me. My son does not, and no man in my family does. And men do not speak to ladies that way.
Well, he just texted me and told me I can eat a dick. Fuck you, you cunt, and all kinds of stupid shit. So whatever.
Well, he could go eat a dick and do all that shit his damn self. How about you stop and be a gentleman and learn from your
all
mom?
of us are not ladies, and we need to go eat a clip, bitches.
Bitch, I am a lady, and I promise you this, that will be the last time that you ever think you're going to disrespect me or any of these ladies up on this motherfucking panel, because I will get in your ass. Now, don't make me jump off this fucking porch. I am crazy and batshit crazy. Leave me be. I promise you. Leave Arky alone. You do not talk to ladies that way just because you're mad at somebody else. She asked you respectfully to do something, and you couldn't fucking do it because you're a man child. Grow the fuck up.
Word, and don't make her jump off that porch. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I just really don't like it when that's not a man, because men don't speak to women that way. Men do not do bullshit like that because they have an argument with someone else in chat. They calmly speak to the person and go, "Hey man, why'd you time me out? You know, I was just saying one more or I'm sorry. He should have came up here on some apology shit, not on the other, because you asked nicely to stop. She stopped. He could have stopped. It wasn't that fucking hard, and it's not that fucking serious. It's fucking YouTube."
He said, "Lose weight, whore." Anyway, he got blocked on my phone now.
Bitch, let me explain something to you, ho. My man don't care. He loves all my fat rolls, bitch. How about you grow a dick and some balls and be a man instead of a little bitch boy? How about that?
Sorry about that, Keith. I'm sorry, Keith. I know you're so positive. I don't want you to not come back because I'm
so sorry. I'm acting up. I apologize.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, I don't want to scare nobody away. Let me hug it up. We ain't worried about him. Let him go on his grumpy ass way.
Right. So now, Marissa, you're probably going to get the text messages since I blocked him. Now you're the only thing left, so it'll be you getting all the messages.
No, I just texted him and said, "Dude, calm down. What the fuck? Just apologize to her."
I don't need him to apologize. I just want him. All I did was timed him out for 10 minutes, and he got butthurt.
Yeah, I know. You didn't deserve that. That was fucked up. I don't know what the fuck just happened to him. I've never seen him get that mad that fast. I don't know what the fuck is up with him.
Even if he's upset at somebody else, it's just a respect thing. She asked nicely. He did not have to go that far. Then to text her and say that stuff, he was way out of pocket, and he should apologize.
Absolutely, I agree. It's fucked up.
And he better hope and pray to God I don't jump off that porch, child. I'm gonna tell you something. You ain't gonna do that.
Charlie always got everybody. She got y'all. She's cool people. Let's go. Hey, Jessica Lynn. Oh, I just said that, didn't I? And sorry, Bill J. Bill J, did you watch that video? He never saw that video of us wrestling. I say wrestling, whatever you want to call it.
You know, would have been even cuter though with y'all if y'all had the paddle things and then some. We need to get y'all some Jello next time. And
listen, it wasn't a planned event. Okay, it wasn't a planned event, and it should never. I should have never been on a live. Period.
Yeah,
I ended the live because I was drunk beyond relief, and she went on MCF and put me on there again when I had no business being live. That's why I was acting like this. I had no business after a whole fifth of Crown and
I've heard from everybody it was hot. It was hot.
We had a fifth of Crown and a fifth of Tito's, I think, both, didn't we?
Y'all bitches was drunk.
Didn't we, Marissa?
Yeah, what?
Y'all was drunk as shit when y'all drank all that.
We had a fifth of Crown and a fifth of Tito's, didn't we, that day?
Is he talking shit to you?
I don't even know why you're talking. He's just gonna lay it all on you now. You should block him for a second. Fuck this.
Is he talking shit to you?
Yes, because he can't get to me, so now he's going to be going
talking shit. You guys talking shit about all of us.
I know.
Well,
I'm saying,
I'm gonna tell him again. Go sit your little ass in the corner. Something your mama should have told you to do when you need a timeout. Go take your little timeout, calm the fuck down, and then come back and revisit it. Because you need to think about your actions, sir. Because you're not acting like a gentleman. You're acting like an ass right now, and you're making an ass of yourself and making people not like you because of the way you're acting. That is on you, no one else. Stop talking to the ladies that way. Speak to a lady with respect.
He's not going to. He's just going to keep fucking harassing Marissa now. I wish she would.
And this is why people on YouTube,
even if he's being nice to you, he's talking shit about us. Regardless, he's going to blow your phone up. Period.
I said, text me when you calm down, and he's still texting shit.
Mute him.
It's not nice.
Okay. Mute him or block him for the night. Because here's the thing.
Oh, he's blocking me. Okay, well, block me then.
If he talks,
block us. We don't care. We don't want to hear it anymore.
Hey, if that guy talks to y'all like that, imagine how he talks to his mother.
Or a lady that well, yeah, we don't want to talk about that. Rest in peace. You know, not going to speak on that. But if you are trying to be friends with anybody on here, first off, you do not do stuff like that. If in case somebody times you out for whatever reason, because they asked you to do something, then you come up and you talk to them like a human being. You don't treat them like trash or dirt under your feet. You don't talk to people that way. That is not a way. I'm going to say this. If in case you're still on this shit tomorrow and you come into my chat, you will be blocked right away. I'm just going to pre-tell you, I ain't dealing with your shit. See, I don't deal with men who disrespect because, like I said, I don't let any man in my life disrespect me in that way or speak to me, and you shouldn't be talking to these ladies this way. You should be ashamed of yourself.
He said, he's talking bad. Don't let him in your chat now for sure, because he's
don't let him in your chat at all, because he's really pissed at you, Charlie.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't give
he's pissed at all of us. Fuck him.
Because he was being way too vulgar and acting crazy over a simple thing that happened in a chat. Very simple. It could have been easily.
That's what I'm saying. He came at me last time when I made a comment to him about one thing on the show, and then he held a grudge, and like 3 whole days later texted me with this whole hateful long paragraph of insulting and I was like, dude, the fact that you're still that mad about it, diss me that like is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what the fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
all my trolls are gonna come back.
Plus, you ain't gonna like G2K either, because he ain't finna have it. What's up?
Oh my God, what was the name of that girl troll that always fucking talked with me?
What up, Mr. G2K? That was pretty much all of that. That was pretty much it. It ends up stopping after that. But I will tell you this. Any man who comes in, also welcome to everybody that just came in. Just Blaze, hey boo. Hey everybody that just came in. I'm sorry. Hey, just read my book, beautiful. I miss Catherine and everybody. I just make sure that I didn't miss nobody. I was playing that because I had to jump that dude's ass last night, and I did it in a respectful manner. I could have been a little more disrespectful if I really wanted to be. And here's the thing. No man has a right to speak to any woman that way because of something so damn stupid and trivial. And if that's the way that you speak to people, No wonder nobody wants to be your fucking friend or be around you. No wonder. Because if you're willing to fly off the handle that fucking fast, you get what I'm saying? And talk to somebody that way. And call them a see you next Tuesday because they asked you to be respectful in their chat. Do you know how many people that I'm friends with who don't like each other, but when they come in my chat, they just ignore each other and they're respectful because they actually have respect in their body? You get what I'm saying? Like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? You don't speak to a lady that way. You don't do that shit. That's just fucking wrong, bruh. And I'm gonna say this. Anybody, hey Tata, hey Mr. Rex, any man who thinks that that's okay, you got a fucking issue. You got a fucking issue. Because it was so simple very simply to come up on that chat and go, you know what? I always talk about that situation with Wirelight last night, Rex. When he was over there disrespecting the fuck out of Marissa and Arky. And he disrespected me. And I'm gonna tell you something. You got one time to disrespect me, little bitch boy. And I'm gonna call you that because that's what you acting like. Now, if you want to act like a man and be treated like a man, then act like one. Treat ladies with respect and watch your fucking mouth. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't no hoe, and you ain't gonna treat me like some common hoe on the side of the motherfucking road, okay? And now I understand why all your whole, where you were telling me the whole of YouTube and all your friend group turned on you. I could see why. Because if you went to fuck off like that on a woman and spoke to them in that manner, yeah, they had a right to do that then. They had a right to not like your ass. They had a right to talk shit to you because that is not the way that a gentleman carries himself. Okay? Let me tell you something. That is not. No. If you're going to talk to somebody and you expect to be friends or have friends, and Arky's had your fucking back, dude, that's what fucking kills me about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had your fucking back when that one dude came up there. I was there that night and said, you was in somebody else's chat trolling them and fucking with them. She said, no, that wasn't Wire. Wire wouldn't do nothing like that. She had your fucking back, bruh. And you gonna treat her that way? You ain't no fucking man. Men don't do that shit. You're a bitch. You a little punk bitch boy who's on his fucking man period. That's what the fuck you is. You acting like a little boy who ain't got no motherfucking morals. I'm just saying. I think he on his man period. That's bullshit and you know it and you should apologize for that shit. And if you hear this, I want you to know you are dead wrong and you need to apologize for the bullshit that you pulled. That was bullshit. You should apologize to Marissa and Arky. You don't have to apologize to me. I don't give a fuck. I will tell you this. If I see you back over there, I will respect Arky. But if you call yourself getting out of pocket with me, I will get out of pocket right back. See, I was born and raised beef sector, baby. You can't read me. You don't know how to work with this. Oh, no, he didn't. Not the Keebler F motherfucker in a cowboy hat called you a bitch. Oh, hell no. See, these motherfuckers, little bitch boys who think they fucking men, they acting like little children. They ain't got no fucking raisins. Their mama didn't tell them. It kills me because you know that a lot of these men was yeah, at least you're going to take your shower, Mr. Rubin. Some of these motherfuckers don't take time off of this motherfucker to wash their ass. And you know what I'm saying? They be running around here stinking like little motherfuckers. I'm gonna say this right now. Any so-called man, you ain't no man. You a little boy. You a little boy if you act like that. You are a child, a man child. To call a lady out her name. Especially, here's the thing, she can have her opinion if she ain't really like disrespecting you. Anybody can have their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, Miss Just Read. Cuss that motherfucker out and tell him he a little bitch boy. He a man child. See, that's that thing when people tried to say that shit when I was talking to Ghetto's ass. I was talking about his age. I was calling him a man child. See, there's a difference. There's a lot of little man children running around here on YouTube that don't listen to the raisins. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Any real man will tell you they were taught to not to disrespect a woman in that way. What up, Bane? Humble yourself, fool. I would throw punch the shit out of him. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, and I'm gonna say this: if it's the same person I think it is, just read my book. He a lying motherfucker anyway. Can't nobody trust a word that come out of that motherfucker's mouth. I don't even understand why some people like him. He ain't funny. He can't read worth of shit. His jokes don't hit. Like, bruh, you're fucking weak sauce. You ain't made for the beef sector, boy, little child. I don't understand why these men act like little children, little boys, little man childs, like they on their period too. Are they going through the change of life as men? You know, they're going through menopause. Some of these motherfuckers need child. See, when I make a comment about somebody's being a man child and being on a man period, because that's what it was. You on your man period. You're a little child. You snatched the soul? Hell yeah. I want to read that, Miss Just Read. I'm going to go to your page right now. I'm going to read it out. Like, I'm going to read out. But let me go on over here. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to read that community wild post. Oh, so you think you can call me out my name, you little fidget? You do way too much listening at the gym to think you can navigate the streets of Detroit and remain unscathed. Since you're so fond of the Latin Hispanic culture, you can be sporting a Colombian necktie, and I can be wearing your tiny little arms and legs on a charm bracelet by nightfall. That's what Miss Just Reed said. What up, huh? Okay. Did I put some stank on it, Miss Just Reed? I hope I did. Because I'm gonna say this, I am absolutely tired of these little man children acting like this and disrespecting women. I'm tired of this bullshit. Like they think they can talk down to us or at us. Like is that how you treat women in your real life? Because if that's so, I understand why you single or divorced or don't have things in your life. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say this. That's why y'all motherfuckers are single. I ain't got nobody in your life to hug up. Because that's the way you speak to women. You disrespectful ass motherfuckers. Go jump off a bridge somewhere. Because I know your mama, your big mama, your auntie. You wouldn't want somebody speaking on them that way. Or if you have daughters or children, you wouldn't want somebody speaking to them that way. So why do you think it's okay as a man, quote unquote, because you ain't acting like a man, you acting like a little boy, you acting like a man child on your period, think it's okay to speak to a woman that way. And I'm gonna tell you this, Just Read My Book is a lady, and you will respect her as such. Okay? Respect the ladies. Okay? Mr. Clockwork Rex, actually, I'm not going to be on long today. I got to go pay bills in just a little while. I'm just getting my shit off because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of these people thinking that they can disrespect ladies. We ain't no common hoe on the street, and you will respect us such. And, that bitch word goes both ways. See, you acting like a little bitch. You think you can call a woman out her name? Mm-mm. No, sir, no, ma'am. See, we not gonna do that. Speaking of which, Mr. G2K, if you hear you're in the clouds or you're working or whatnot and you're listening, I would love, I usually love to join you when you have your 11 o'clock today or whatever time that Arky and y'all decide to do it live. I hope y'all do it later. I might be able to join, but I do gotta go pay bills, just saying. I'm just tired of these little, and I call them little boys because they act like little children. So when I call somebody a little boy, I'm not talking about no bullshit, no racist bullshit. I don't care if you white, black, green, purple, you acting like a child, and that's what I'm calling you. A child. You ain't acting like a man. You don't deserve the man title. The title of a man, you don't deserve it if you acting like that. But I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say this right here, Miss Just Read. I don't like that child anyway. That's a child right there. And he needs to go get him some more honey packs and go back to that back to the drawing board. He likes to do that shit in the park and stuff. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't like him. I tried to. People kept saying, "Oh, he funny. He did that." No. I have tried so many times. I'm like, no, just can't do it. And he ain't beef sector anyway. I'm gonna tell you, Miss Just Read, beef sector. I have my beef sector people back, and we may be a dysfunctional family and want to fight each other every once in a while. But he could go sit his little ass down somewhere in the corner, and go sell some more of his ass if that's what he want to do. Go back to the park. Go back to the drawing board. The only reason people somewhat put up with you is because somebody else co-signed you. Your welcome's gonna wear out, homie. And when it does, I'm gonna be there eating my popcorn and laughing. You're not funny, you're not cute, all you do is fucking lie. You can't rap. God save your soul, you can't sing. And I know I'm not the best, but child, I don't claim that I'm going on tour with Cardi B. Some of y'all needed y'all's ass whooped, see. Some of y'all motherfuckers forgot your teachings when you were little kids about how to be good people. And you need your little asses whooped. Somebody need to take a belt to that ass. No, I wasn't talking about that person, Miss Mary, but if the shoe fits, if they think it's for them, they can put the boot on and wear it and strap it up. Like any man who would decide to think he gonna slap a woman in her vagina and fight a woman and want to box a woman, that makes you a bitch boy too. I don't know what it is up with some of these dudes, and I won't call them men because they don't deserve the title, thinking they can disrespect women or talk to women in the way that they're talking to them. I'm gonna say that. I do not understand. Oh yeah, Miss Just Read, that crazy ass white dude that's racist. Damn, my dog just muted my mic. He said he was gonna slap a woman in the vagina, and her sloppy vagina is what he said. And the other one's talking about boxing a woman, setting up a fight and boxing a woman. Yeah. What is up with these little boys on this internet, child? What is up with these little children? Because them ain't men. Men don't act like that. What up, Bird? Like, to me, that's the most weirdest shit. Like, why do these dudes think it is okay to do this? Us women, I'm going to say that, and y'all good men, because we got a lot of good men on here, we got to stand up against this bullshit. Yeah, that's why I don't call them men, Miss Just Read. I call them little boys or children, because that's what they are. They're not acting like grown men. They're not acting like grown-ups. They're acting like children and little boys. That's what they acting like. Because a grown man don't speak that way. Only a little boy does. That's why I call him that. And I don't care. Like, here's the thing. I was calling that white dude that yesterday. I don't care what color. It ain't got nothing to do with that for me. It's got the fact of how you acting like a child. They on their man periods. They going through menopause. You know what I'm saying? When men, I'm going to say this, ladies, do not take disrespect like that from any man. And they ain't men. They're little boys. They're little children. Do not take that shit. Stand up and kiss tell them to kiss both sides of your ass and to go and kick rocks. because you don't need them type of abusive, verbally abusive men in your motherfucking life. Okay? Because that type of person is most likely abusive to the women around them in their real life. If that's how they treat women on the internet and that's how they speak to them, think about how they're treating women in their real life. They're not treating them with respect, with the utmost respect. That's why these motherfuckers can't never keep a damn girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, you know what I'm saying? Husband, however, because I don't care if they gay, straight, bisexual. I don't give a damn about none of that. If you act like that and you treat people like that, we see how you treat people in your real life. Some of them do need a belt to their ass. They mom and daddy didn't teach them right. I'm just gonna say it. They wasn't raised with respect. They wasn't raised with respect. Yeah, those are red flags, child. I need that dude who runs around with the flags in the field. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. He's on the shorts. He'd be like red flag, and he'd run across the big field with them. Some of them dudes, they just straight up red flags constantly. But yeah, red flag for any dude who acts like that. They need their little asses whooped. They need to be set down in the corner, and somebody needs to give them a talking to. Because that's disrespectful as fuck. And that's basically the reason I felt that I needed to jump off the porch altogether. Because it felt like instead of him talking to me, he was talking at me. And thought he was going to chin check me and talk to me in that manner. And I felt disrespectful. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't take the disrespect from men. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, way up, dude. I don't know. I was cussing people out, and I apologize if I didn't. How's your titties hanging? Are they up, down, left, right? Swinging to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? See, I love my men that are respectful to women. But you little bitch boys, oh, I don't like y'all motherfuckers. Mm-mm. Thank you, Mr. Jim Coddington, the best Jim, the only Jim that ever was and ever will be. I don't like the ones that sit there and do that shit. Because to me, that is not how a man carries himself. A man don't do that. And if you wanted to have a conversation with a woman, you get up there and you talk respectfully and y'all can have a conversation, right? So with the situation last night with that little wire lights off dude, he could have simply came up there and had a simple conversation. Same thing with Ghetto and myself. He could have simply come up there and actually talk to me and understand why. I'm like, why the fuck are you trolling Miss Paulette? He could have simply said why he was trolling, why he was doing that stuff. But he didn't. And I don't understand why men or little boys, little children, little man-childs think it's okay to speak to a lady in that way. That is not how you speak to a woman. That is not how you speak to a lady. And you don't treat every person, every lady on this internet like she's a hoe, a common hoe off the street. Because a lot of us ain't going to take that shit. For 2.5 seconds, I'm going to tell you, a man's got one time to call me a bitch. A man's got one time to speak down to me. I don't deal with that shit. Thank you for becoming a new member, Gamecock Jenny. Hey, Miss Jill's Comfort Zone. Hey, beautiful. My beautiful race. And I done said hey to you, but I had to say it again because I love you. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what. Those kind of, the little boys on the internet that run around here disrespecting ladies, they need their ass handed to them. They ain't been chin checked enough, in my personal opinion. And I know they were taught better, some of them, on how to treat a lady and speak to a lady, but they obviously don't remember those teachings, so they need somebody else to throw it back at them. You know what I'm saying? That is true. They got to throw away the non-stick cookware away. Low testosterone is a thing. I'm gonna tell you, some of them act like little children. They act like they on their menopause all the damn time. I'm like, dude, you act like more of a bitch than some women do. You over here crying and boohooing on YouTube like you a woman, like you acting like a woman. Hey, Arky, Arky, I also played part of your live. I hope you don't mind, because people was asking about why I was cussing Wired the fuck out, and I just had to show the people what I said to him so that they would know. Yeah, they got mommy issues, Miss Just Reed. Mm-hmm. They got issues, all right. They got issues that they need their little asses whooped, acting like little children, man, child. That's what I call them. That dude Wired was acting like a little boy. He was acting like a little man child, a little kid. I swear to God, some of these men, they having problems. They having problems with they hormones. They acting like they jacked up on estrogen or something. Cause they be think about it. Think about the ones you know, respectfully in your mind, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. These little bitches getting on my nerves. Talking to women in the way they think they are. You're not gonna talk to the ladies that way. I don't think so. I don't like that. I don't like when men think they can disrespect women to their fucking faces. And I'm gonna tell you something. It don't matter who you are if I like you. If you disrespect me and you're a man, I'm gonna give you some shit for it. You're not gonna talk to me that way. Cause like I said last night, my daddy ain't never disrespected me. As a man, he treats me with respect, and ain't no man in my life ever did that. And if they did, I gave them one uppance. And I'm gonna tell you something, I will cuss a motherfucker out in a heartbeat. I'm tired of these little menopause little boys on here acting like they men when they not, because they don't deserve their man card to do some shit like that. They do not deserve a man card. They just don't. Oh, what happened, Miss Jill? Who the fuck I need to cuss out? Who the fuck I need to cuss out? Who fucking with Miss Jill? I'll cuss them out, Miss Jill. You know I'll jump off that porch real fast like on them little bitch boys. I call them bitch boys because they ain't men. Men don't act like that. Mm-mm. Who I need to hit? Just let me know. Let me know, child. I'll pop them upside their fucking head real quick like. I done had to get a couple of these little boys together because they ain't men. They children. They on their menopause. They on their man period. Child, we need to give them some tampons and shit. Maybe give them some Midol. They need some Midol, y'all. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know. I really don't. They acting like little children, little kids, like they 2 years old on the playground again. Ain't got no damn sense. The sense done been knocked all out their damn head. Like, I don't understand. Oh man. Oh, that you're oh shit. Miss Jill with the external drive. The only thing I can think to tell you is to try to take it up to one of the computer universes or computer geeks and try to get them to get everything off of it. Because if it's corrupted in any way, shape, or form, or the internal stuff is like messed up in some way, they may be able to recover it, but if the external drive's messed up, you just lost everything that was on that external drive. I am so sorry, Miss Jill, because I know that was a lot of work that you put into that for that shit to fuck up like that. I am so sorry, Miss Jill. I don't blame you for being upset with that, because when hardware fucks up and shit and you don't work so damn hard and it's frustrating and shit like that, there may be a way you could recover the drive. But I don't know if it's the drive itself has just stopped functioning or if it got corrupted in some way or another. I don't really care for external drives too much, Miss Jill, because I had one do that. Well, see, that's what I was thinking, Ty, is if she could, it depends on what's going on with it, right? And so that's why I would take it to like a computer person and ask them if they can actually recover the drive for you. They may be able to do that. I would take it to I wouldn't try to fuck around with it too much yourself, Miss Jill, especially if you don't know what you're doing. I would take it to a computer person and ask them to see if they can recover it. What up, Fastest Eddie? He's so fast. He's fast as fuck, boy. But yeah, no, I'm absolutely getting tired of these dudes online who are disrespectful to women. I don't care what color you are, the color of your skin. I don't care your religion. I don't care your political beliefs. I don't care about your sexuality. I don't care about none of that shit. If you are disrespectful for no fucking reason, you should be ashamed of your damn self. Just sitting there talking to ladies like that. You could talk in a different way. You could cuss somebody out without doing that shit. Well, I'll tell you what I would do, Miss Jill. I would transfer the files to your MacBook. Then I would get a different external drive and transfer them back to it. Because that while you have the chance and opportunity before that external drive goes completely out. Yeah, Geek Squad has some reasonable prices and their memberships are more than worth it. Yeah, they'll recover the drive for you and put it on a different hard drive. That might be one of the best. I hope you're having a good day, Mr. Jim Coddington, the best Jim, the only Jim that ever was and ever will be. I'm just saying. Oh, speaking of which, I love you, Arky. And I had to jump off the porch last night. I do apologize if I scared anybody last night, because that was not my intention. But that little boy needed to learn his fucking lesson. He did. He need to learn his lesson. He need to understand that not all women gonna take a shit. And Arky, if any man ever speaks to you in that fashion ever again, cut that motherfucker off with a quickness, because that is a red flag, and they ain't nothing but little punk bitches to talk to a lady that way. And don't you ever accept that shit or accept a dude talking to you that way. And if they ever do it again, I don't care if you got to call my ass on three-way. I will cuss them out for you. I will straight up hand them their ass for you. That fucking Wirelight Soft Gaming dude. Fuck that motherfucker. I'm pissed. You just don't realize. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. He called her see you next Tuesday because she asked him to stop being a little bitch in chat, trying to fight in chat with somebody else who wasn't even. And I watched that whole chat, Arky. I went back and looked at it. He started with that person first. He did. Not her. He did. She was talking about something total different. She was on subject, talking about what we was talking about Ted Bundy and all that stuff, because we were talking about serial killers last night. She was on topic, was not bothering him, did not at him, and he started with fucking her. I read that damn chat last night. He said, yeah, you'd be one of the victims. She said, please don't start with me. Please, you know what I'm saying? Like, leave me alone. And he just kept on. I read that chat last night. She didn't do shit to him first. He did it to her. I read that fucking chat. She was just chilling, talking about the subject we were talking about. And he said, yeah, you would be one of the victims. And then I don't like people who lie to me. She came back after he added her and said, we do need to speak about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she would basically want to dead the shit with him. And he was just, no, I ain't never going to dead it with you. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to, yeah, pretty much on the sidelines. When it started, she hadn't said a word to him. She was just talking about the subject we was talking about. And then he started atting her. And then she said, we do need to talk about it one day, right? We do need to talk about it one day. Like she was trying to dead the situation. And then he came back and started talking all kind of shit to her. If you go back and read that chat and look at both of their chats, and I can show you how to do it. Hold on. Let me see if I still got that pulled up, her chat right quick. All right, let me see if I can see the chat replay. Let me show y'all something. There's something you can do as a moderator. Let me live chat replay right quick. Hopefully the live chat shows up. All right, so if we go, I don't know if it's gonna show up where he got timed out. It should. Let me skip back just a little and get the chat to refresh, and I'm gonna show y'all something. Let me refresh this chat, and I'm gonna go to everything that he said on the chat if I can when I go through here, and everything she said, and you'll see in that he was in the wrong the whole time. Let's see if come on chat. Don't act up. Come on. Let's see if I can, let me go a little further back. Here we go. Let me see if I can find him. Well, he got blocked last night, so I don't know if I can or not. Because usually you can click on somebody's name, right? And it'll show you I should have took a picture of that. All right. This is hers. Channel activity. I'm going to show y'all something. This is all that she said. If you go right here. All right. I'm going to show y'all. Let's see. And she did not at him first. Hold on, I ain't shared it yet. I'm supposed to share screen. I got to see if I can get his. I don't think I can because he was banned. But this is all of what she said. That on that chat. This is where it started. I totally would have been one of Bundy's victims. That's what she said. And then he added her and said some shit. And she said, you know what? We do need to talk, Wire. Also, I have done my best to repair things. However, that does not excuse you being cruel. That was her reply after he added her. She said, okay, let me say this very clearly. The only lies that were told that night on Buddy's channel. The only reason I ended up there is Jack. Okay. And she said, I can prove Jack lied to you also. Arctic can tell you. Okay. Then she says, I made really stupid mistakes. And hey, it's your choice to not like me. However, running around all over the place with my name in your mouth is not. I have not said anything about you to anyone. Okay. That's what she said. And then she said, kind of hard. And he brought it up. And then Twistar said something. She said, that's what I've been trying to do, Twistar. Just being me and having fun. And like, as you can see, and then right here, she said, Marissa, I am so sorry for that mess. Why he is so triggered by me, I don't fully understand. But in here, she nowhere did she at him, right? And she was talking about what we were talking about that night. He added her first. I wouldn't take up for somebody if they had did something wrong. Now, I don't know if I could see his because I think because he was blocked, I can't find any of his chats, obviously, to do that. You get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to sit here and, I don't see, you know what I mean? Like where because he was blocked and whatnot. But if he was not blocked, I could go through there and show you every one of his texts. And he came at her first, sideways as fuck. He's the one that did it, not her. Yeah. No. He came at her sideways first. She was talking about the shit. And then he said, yeah, you would be one of the victims. And on the second one, he says, I don't like you because you lie or some shit like that. You spread lies about me. Then he kept on and kept on and kept on. and she was trying to ignore his ass. And I'm going to say this, I wouldn't take up for nobody if they were lying, because that's something I don't do. She didn't at him first. She didn't even bother him. She wasn't even talking to him. So he cannot claim that that lady bothered him first. He's a fucking liar if he says so. I'm sorry, but he's a fucking liar for that shit, because she did not bother him. She did not at him. She wasn't even like talking to him. I just had to set that straight. I'm going to say that. So, Arky, if he tries to lie and say that shit, you got the chat proof on that. She did not at him at all. He started with her. And then he kept it going after you asked him to stop. And she didn't say nothing smart ass to him. She said she wanted to clear shit up and was trying to tell him some stuff. And then when he didn't want to listen, she was like, okay, fine, if that's the way you want it. Basically, she was saying, you know, I just don't want to deal with it. And he's been going all over the place with her name in his mouth. He's the one running around doing that shit. I don't know what their past is, nor do I care. Nor does anybody else. You could have simply came into Arky's chat and respected her chat. Just because there's somebody you don't like there does not mean you disrespect her chat. Because I'm going to say the same thing if I was over at, you know, Marissa's house, or if I was over at G2K's house, or Twisted's, or anybody's. Hey, Twisted T, speaking of which, beautiful. Anybody's house, anybody's chat, and there was somebody in that chat that I do not like, I'm not going to disrespect their house. Just like the other day, I was sitting there telling my situation. Ghetto tried to talk to me again. I'm trying to ignore you, bro. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, the Poconos is not Pittsburgh. Duh, I fucking know that. I've been to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've been to the fucking Omni, bro. Stop atting me. I ain't talking to you. I'm ignoring you. Ignore me. Thank you. I'm just saying, if I'm ignoring you and I'm being respectful in a chat, do the same. And that's what he should have done. She was not bothering him. She was not atting him. She was not doing it. He should have ignored it instead of getting in his feelings and thinking about something from the past. Because if you keep doing that, you ain't going to be able to go in no chat. Because there's always going to be somebody there you don't like. Really Fast and said it, he's did some fucked up shit to a few different girls on YouTube. I didn't know all that. See, I don't know Wire like that, like some of y'all do. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. He came in my chat. I was trying to be nice. He's always down about himself and this, and that itself is draining. That itself, I'm gonna say this: some of the shit that he says is a red flag. Anybody who sits there and tries to make you feel bad for their situation, or says they're gonna off themselves, or this, that, and the next thing, is usually doing that for sympathy, and they're doing that so that you forgive their bad behavior. That is a red flag from hell. Y'all know the guys I'm talking about that women be in relationships with, and the guy will sit there and try to keep the woman in his life by saying he's going to unalive himself or do something so that she feels bad. That is a huge red flag. That is a huge red flag. That is not a good thing, nor is it a good look. If you're ever, or men, in a relationship, any of y'all, and somebody tries to tell you if you're not with them, they're just going to unalive themselves, please run away as fast as you can. Because they're doing that to reel you back in. They're not really going to do it. Don't sit there and put up with it, and you cannot put it on your head if they do something to themselves, because that's not on you. That is an emotionally abusive person. That is an emotionally abusive person. Do not stay with that person because they're trying to use stuff like that to really mess with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, don't. You know what I'm saying? That is mental gymnastics, and it's toxic as fuck. And they're going to do nothing but steadily emotionally abuse you while trying to pretend to be the victim. And no, that's some narcissistic shit right there. They're using abuse tactics against you. Yes, emotional blackmail. Do not, men or women, do not put up with that shit. Do not deal with a person who does that to you. Don't deal with somebody who tries to say, well, I'm dying or this is happening. No, they most likely are not. None of that is real. They are using that to emotionally manipulate you and to doing what the fuck they want you to do. Don't take that shit. Do not. Because things like that are not an excuse for your bad behavior. Drinking is not an excuse for your bad behavior. And I'm sorry, but if you try to use the excuse of me and you disrespect me, I was drunk, that does not work for me. That's an abusive alcoholic personality disorder, and I promise you I will cuss you the fuck out, and I will tell you I don't give a fuck if you was drunk. Because a drunk man speaks their mind and tells you what they really think about you. Don't take that shit. I was with an abusive alcoholic. I refuse. I refuse to ever put up with a man who does that shit. And I'm going to tell you something. I may be friends with a lot of people and like a lot of different people on here, but they have one time to disrespect me like they do others, and I'll be gone. One time. They've yet to do it. They've not done it yet, or I wouldn't be over there. But one time is all it'll take. There is no excuse for that kind of behavior. There's no excuse for somebody to call you out your name and to talk to you in a specific manner. And any person who tries to blackmail you emotionally, I'm talking in general right now, Classy Colt, in general. It takes one time of disrespect. And I'm going to say this. I was talking about Wired Soft Gaming. He is using abusive, manipulative tactics to try to keep people on his good side. No, sir. That's right. That's right. Just read. Trust and just wait until you get good and sober and you can remember and fully experience what I'm about to do to you. I'm going to wait till you're sober to talk to you. And when I do, you're going to hear what I got to say. And if you don't apologize, we're going to have a problem. That's the way I am. But I'm saying that no matter what excuse that person tries to come up with, there was no excuse for that behavior. There was no excuse to call Arky or Marissa or myself any names that night. There was no excuse when you were asked nicely to stop and you continued. You're the one that started the fight and chat. You're the one that kept it going and you wouldn't stop. Does not matter. When you're asked nicely, do what the fuck the content creator asks you to do. That shows you have no respect for Arkansas. That shows you have no respect for other people. And respect is everything. But like too many of these people will use, I'm telling any man and any woman in this chat, if a person does try to use emotional blackmail to keep you as their friend or otherwise, do not take that shit and run as fast as you can. If they say that, well, if you're not my friend anymore or you're not the person that I care for, I'm going to go off myself, run away from that person as fast as you can. That is an abusive tactic to keep you close at hand. That is a narcissistic personality, and they mean you no good. They mean you no good. Yeah, I'm saying it again now, Miss Jill. I just repeated, so, whatnot. But they mean you no good if they do shit like that. If they sit there and, while they're under the influence of drugs or drinking, cuss you out and say fucked up shit to you, there's no excuse. Drugs are not an excuse. Drinking is not an excuse. You having a bad moment is not an excuse. If you can't admit when you're wrong and apologize and be a man about it, then, or a woman, my men and my women in this chat do not put up with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say this point blank. I'm just going to say it point blank, period. It's the only way I know how to say it. Right? Anybody who acts like that does not have your best interest at heart, and you don't need to be cool with them. Just cut them the fuck off as fast as you can. You can be what they consider cordial if you see them in another chat, but do not allow them into your personal life. Cut them off with a quickness. Block them. And if they continue to do some bullshit and harass and do all that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, but that's not cool. Yup, that's true, Miss Jill. Period. Don't blame it on anything but your fucked up self. Because that's pretty much it. You're just being a fucked up person. You have no, like, you can't say, well, the drugs, no. You were thinking that already. The drugs just brought it to the forefront. The drinking just brought it to the forefront. Because you had courage to say it at that point. You were already thinking it. And doing fucked up things, there is no excuse for it. That's on you. And if you continue to do it, there will be people that back away from you and don't want to deal with you because of that. But I am fixing to get off here a minute. I want to thank you all for being here today. I do got to go pay bills. I would cut some more motherfuckers out. But I promise you, if you try to come at me today, I will do another live. And you don't want to deal with that, Charlie. Just saying. I will make sure that I do an expose and find every single person you've ever hurt and let them speak and tell their truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a threat. That's a motherfucking promise. Okay? I will make sure that everything is laid out on the table. You know, I'm just giving you a thing. You should apologize for your behavior because you were fucked up and you were wrong for that shit. I want y'all to have a blessed and beautiful day. No matter where you at in this world and no matter what you're doing, y'all make sure y'all stay blessed, stay safe. And I love you all. Okay. Make sure you wash your ass, wash your face, preferably not with the same rag. We don't need you walking around here with ass face. Okay. Please brush your teeth and use a water pick. We don't need you walking around here with halitosis breath. And don't forget to brush your tongue. Don't be walking around this bitch with some motherfucking hair growing on your tongue. Okay? And make sure you wipe until the brown is gone. We don't need you walking around here with dookie stains in your drawers. Because some of y'all motherfuckers walk around here with dingleberries. We ain't stupid. And just because you wearing black drawers don't mean that it hides the brown stain. Or you wearing brown drawers, it ain't going to hide the dookie stain, bruh. Don't be walking around here with some stinking asses, okay? Please make sure that you remember that cologne is not a substitution for deodorant. You need deo for the BO. Okay? We don't want to walk around here smelling your ass. Okay? Get off the fucking internet. Go take a bath. Go touch some fucking grass and live your life. Okay? I love y'all. Huggies. Bye.
The TUPELO, I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the TUPELO. I'm reppin' my hood to the day that I go from the TUPELO. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the TUPELO. I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction. This was the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding. Come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Outer Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, Captain C banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still. Crystalline swinging down 1800. 1800. Watching out for them knuckleheads that be stinking round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about round 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking around 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue apartments from OG standing back there about 60 deep. Bull walking, Charles Blue, a big Anthony Hughes and P.
I'm from the TUPELO. I'm ripping my